Okay, everyone, we got Davis here ready to go. Brad's on his last question in the other room. If you're ready to go, let me know, raise your hand, and we will get Davis started. DB might just have to wait a second. Brad's about done.
No, I'm out.
All right, Brad just finished, so everybody else will be coming in here. Neil, go ahead.
Hey, Davis. Obviously, you got in a stretch where you were able to hit a few of your threes down. I'm just curious how you feel your legs are now compared to maybe, a week ago.
I definitely feel better. I think I'm trying to get the feel for the rhythm and start getting there. But it's just one game. It's not enough sample to answer for that right now, 100%. So I just gotta be out there, play the right way. If I'm not making my shots, like I got to do everything else on the court as much as possible. Get somebody else open because the defense is still paying attention to me.
Fred?
Hey, Davis. It feels like they've been calling more illegal screens this year. You obviously run around a ton of screens. Obviously, if they're calling more illegal screens, it affects the guy setting the screen. Does it change anything with how you run around them?
Well, that's a good question because I didn't even notice that they called that many illegal screens because I've been running around a lot and haven't seen one yet. So, but as for us, it's been both ways. Like, for example, today they called some foul on defense when they're trying to get around Rolo when I was going for a shot. So it's hard to say. I guess they're paying attention a little bit more, but at the end of the game, they made some calls, and we can see in the next few games if that's a thing.
Jace?
Hey, Davis. What were your impressions of Denny and his playmaking tonight? Coach Brooks talked a lot about it, said he probably took another step in his career tonight.
Well, he's learning, It's definitely a learning process coming from Europe here. Everybody's trying to help him as much as possible, but I guess we already knew what he can do. At least I did, but at the same time, it's not so much important what he's doing on the offensive end, but as much as he's growing on the defensive end, you can see that he's making a lot less mistakes on defense. He's helping others out. So, as much as he can get better on defense, the better this team's going to be.
And apologies if you already asked this, I joined in late, but when you looked at the game last night, what did you notice about the threes that you missed? Was there any common thread that, maybe you adjusted coming into this game?
Well, the only thing is in the last few games, most of them are short. So that's basically, there's one thing is legs. So been trying to get that right. Thinking a little bit more than I would usually do for a shot. Just paying attention to what I got to do. I got to put a little bit more power. If my legs are not there yet, then I got to use my arms a little bit more. So those are the things that. On a usual regular game in the middle of the season, that would be just automatic. But right now, I just got to be patient, smart, and pay attention to that.
Taylor?
Hey, Davis. With the condensed schedule and games kind of falling so fast after each other, how do you guys carry on the energy that you brought in the third quarter tonight? Do you feel like it's almost going to be easier because you get to turn around and go to Brooklyn right away?
Well, the energy had to be there. We've given up leads in so many games already, and that was one of the things in the locker room. We said we gonna have mistakes. We're gonna make mistakes, but we can't afford to have one mistake, bad shot, another mistake, and have them come back in the game, which they did. We still messed up a little bit, and they kind of got back in the game, but we responded well. The energy was there. Guys kept their heads up, kept playing the right way, and we were able to kind of get that lead and extend it at the end.
And you just talked about how you have to think, how you wanted to kind of slow down and think a little bit more. Was that difficult for you to do as someone, like you said, who's such an automatic shooter? Like, did it take you a couple minutes to have to go through all those steps in your head?
No, that's basically what I can do outside the game. I can't really do that in the middle of the game. That would just mess with my head more. So, have one bad game, then I just look at my shots, just kind of go through in my head how I missed, why I missed, and that's basically been the theme in these few games that like the miss has been short. So it's a simple resolution there.
Fred?
Oh no, I'm good, Scott.
Okay, you had your hand up. Anybody else? Ben Mayheck?
All right, thank you.
Davis, you mentioned needing to get your legs underneath you. Is there something you're doing outside of the game to kind of increase your conditioning, or are you just relying on games to get back to 100%?
Well, we don't have much time, with all this coming back into play after not playing for so long, the minutes restrictions. We have to be careful also, on the day off, actually have recovered from the game, not working even more. So that could have a negative impact in some way. So, yeah, basically it's just some couple exercises here and there that helped me today. I did something a little bit different pregame that might have helped. I'll try to do that again, see if that works. And, yeah, it's a game of adjustments.
All right. Thanks, DB.
Thank you.